Uh-oh.
Can you
Uh-oh.
help her slow. Her nose. Watch out for her nose. And her
Being
ears.
robot princesses. And I ran into a problem. A malfunction with the robot. Oh. I'm sorry, Emmy. We're out in the garden. Oh, good. Yep. Well, that was scary, huh, robot? Princess?
Robot princesses. Ouch, it's hurting me.
Oh. Do you want to not be a robot anymore?
Robot princesses. Put it on me.
So we're out in the garden weeding around this row of onions that is looks like it's all just grass, but we're able to, so we've been obviously mowing around the row, and since onions are great at coming back, you know, we can just weed by hand. We do, well, I'm sure we didn't get all the potatoes, and we may find some starting to grow out here. That would be awesome. Our blue potatoes, but I doubt it. I don't know.
The grass is so good, it would probably have grass roots running through each potato.
It probably would. We've had that before.
So
It's freaky.
I doubt it. We took our long break, and I'm okay with the consequences.
Yeah, me too.
I'm to not worry about that.
Yeah, me too. Because our garden, as it is now, so we're trying to sort of section it off by mowing it.
Show the awesome chives, which you probably already have.
I haven't yet. So as you can see, we've got our garden planted. We've got a lot of, what are they called? Brassicas, yeah. Or what's the other name for those? That family of brassicas, or it's on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, yeah, so broccoli, cabbage, Brussels sprouts. Oh yeah.
Are these chives?
Chives, yep. And bees love those things. I'll show you the little plant in a minute. But with the, so we bought a bagging mower this year. We've never had a bag for our mower in past years. We just had one that was just a mulching mower, which we're a fan of because then we don't have to use any kind of fertilizer. It just goes back in the grass and provides nitrogen. But this year, we decided we would use it as mulch. Now you're stuck? Oh no. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. It's kind of funny though. So this is providing mulch for these, which you know, provides a little bit of nutrients, not a ton probably, a little bit of nitrogen. But for veggies, you don't want, well, for a lot of the veggies, I don't think we want very much nitrogen, because that would make the leaves produce more than the roots or the fruit. Tomatoes, and this is a pepper. We've got several varieties of peppers interspersed with tomatoes, and you know, tomato pepper, because the tomato plants get, there's tomato plants get a lot bigger than the peppers, so we didn't want to crowd them too much. In years past, we've really tried to, you know, cram them in there and get as much just a second. Oh yeah, okay. That's a good idea. Okay, we'll show that. Well, if he's in the mood, we'll see. We'll see how much time this takes. Or we might have to save it for another video. What was I saying? So, oh yeah, so we were planting them so close together, trying to get as much out of the ground space as possible. But that didn't yield fantastic results. In times it did. You know, if it's really, really fertile soil, then you can get away with that. But we've only got really, really fertile soil in a couple spots here. Right here where we've placed a lot of leaves, and you know, anything's going to grow well here. including this little tree that came up from a seed. Maple. But also we have spaghetti squash coming up from seed, so that's going to definitely kill that maple if we don't move it. I'm not sure which one we want to save. Spaghetti squash, or do we want to risk moving the maple for that?
The maple tree right here might not be the best.
Yeah, it's pretty close to this tree. Although when this one dies, because that's a short-lived variety of tree, we'll want something. But whatever, we can cross that bridge when we come to it.
Give an offspring to its spot.
Yeah. These
Like
things.
That one, that one.
Yeah, all of the trees that are coming up from the roots of this one. Anyway, we are having a wonderful springtime, and it's so much fun to get the garden in. Kind of all happened overnight too, practically, over the course of basically a day. One evening, a neighbor of ours came over with this giant tractor tiller, 6-foot wide thing, and it was so nice. He got it done for us in about 10 minutes. We put out a request to borrow somebody's tiller, and he volunteered and brought this giant thing. So that was a huge, amazing surprise, and we have such awesome neighbors here. Anyway, it was done that evening, and then we planted the next morning. It took us about 2 hours to plant everything, and it just feels instant. One thing that's interesting is that we had one of the tomatoes planted right here, and so in this really fertile soil with the leaves, and we discovered pretty quickly that tomato was not happy there. Didn't like it at all, so we planted it out there where Emmy is messing with that cage right now. Laura Jean's gonna go help her. So it's interesting. So I was wrong when I said that anything will grow there. Perhaps something particular that we were mulching in that one spot was bad for the tomato, but it may just be that the tomato doesn't like that much organic matter around its roots. I know that they.
Concentrated vegetable. It was where we put our kitchen scraps.
Yeah.
So there could just be like a surplus of one kind of.
I got another bag.
Right.
Yeah. I wonder what that would be,
We
but
can turn it over and mix it, so it could just be something it doesn't like.
and I wonder about. Well, I know that you're not supposed to water, keep tomato leaves very wet because they mildew easily. I wonder if that's the case with the mulch down around the roots. I don't know. Who knows? Either way, I think it'll be happier here. Gotten a lot of heirloom varieties of tomatoes. They just always taste yummier. Our favorite is called Purple Cherokee tomato. Interestingly, our favorite potato is also a purple one. You can see that in our old videos if you're interested. It's all the way blue, all the way through. Bluish purple. A house. A house. Whoa.
So this would be a great 2 separate tomato cages.
Oh yeah, we should do that. We could even tack weld it to make it permanently rounded. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's something we definitely need. It's a lot of tomato cages. Show you these 2 rows. These walking onions, these Egyptian walking onions. Well, mostly over there. These are just a more traditional onion. Interspersed with our strawberries. And both are doing well, but we want to, again, not interplant or companion plant quite as much this year. So we'll harvest these onions in this row and let the strawberries take over. And here's our beautiful chive plant. There are so many honeybees here, and that's becoming more of a rarity these days. My goodness, that's beautiful. But to provide food for the honeybees and other kind of bees, there's another kind of bee down there. I'm not sure what that is. But I'm thinking this would be a beautiful addition, or you know, something to use around the perimeter of the garden. And whether we harvest or not is kind of irrelevant. Obviously, if we wanted to, we could. Gosh, there's probably 10 bees on that one plant right now. Obviously, they like it. Getting their food. Horseradish, that'd be a great addition too. Ooh, we could do horseradish with chives. They'd come back every year. Cute girls. Those are not our cows, those are the neighbors. Yeah, they survive really well. The voles don't get them, and the bugs don't bother them either. Nothing seems to kill them. What? You just made that. That's awesome.
Piece I put on the outside and then on the inside and then outside, inside for the parts that were sticking out like this.
You're so cool. That's awesome. That's a nice big one too.
Then these pieces can be pierced into the ground.
Oh, that's a great
like
idea.
The other ones just...
Would that be deep enough? Would that go down deep enough to stick it?
Well, what I would do is I would clip here and here and then just throw this wire away.
Oh, okay.
So they have them that long. So that'd be pretty good.
Yeah, it would. That's perfect.
This tall. We'd have to put a support stake.
That would be awesome.
Our wind would blow this over, so
Yeah.
the size thing and shorter would be better.
Well, that'd be perfect. We could just pound a stake into the ground and then zip tie this to the stake.
Do we have any cucumbers? This would be really fun to make a
Yes,
cucumber
yes. We just planted a cucumber plant. In fact, that's right here. And it already has this. Well, no, it's not. That's just a marker stake. That won't actually hold it up. That was just so I don't.
We just staked.
That'd be cool, honey.
And just kind of zip tie it, like you said.
Yeah. That's. I mean, people grow them on the big tunnels. This would be just a makeshift tunnel type of thing. So cucumbers and a couple zucchini.
Do you have any more of that? That's perfect stuff.
Yeah, we have a whole roll of it in one of the sheds.
Makes our yard look all pottager.
Got stabbed. Oh my goodness. Well, let's put some yarrow on it.
Wood.
Oh dear. Let's see.
Said it was from a bad guy.
I always have yarrow blue oil on hand.
So it disinfects the wound and it also stops the bleeding and it makes the healing go faster. So it replaces Band-Aids at our house.
Yeah, totally. Even
People think our kids have giant bruises though because it's so blue.
the blue. This stuff is expensive, but it's worth it. Yeah. We just replaced or not replaced. We just
we
bought a new bottle because
restocked.
restocked.
My son,
Nope, this one's empty so far. But it cost $200 for a 50 milliliter bottle of a really high quality brand. Yikes, but that'll last us 5 years probably.
yes, because the other one we bought when we moved here.
Yeah, oh yeah,
That was about
so it
6
is.
years ago.
Okay, well that's not bad. And it's actually not completely empty. But I never want to be caught without that. I always have it in my pocket.
You get a paper cut and you don't put that on it and it'll sting and maybe most likely get infected.
Yeah, it'll start to get
Stings
red
for
around
It hurts for like 2 weeks. When you put yarrow on it, it hurts for only like a minute.
Yeah,
And then you don't think about it.
yeah, it's
So
pretty
even
awesome.
for tiny wounds, we used it once for Alex. He would have needed stitches. We put it
Oh,
on.
yeah.
He had his arm had fallen on the head of a nail,
Ugh,
and
that
just-
was such a nasty
and
thing.
and we were about to get him stitches, and then we just put a butterfly strip with yarrow, and it closed up.
Yeah, the next day, in fact.
It's I think there's a nickname for it, liquid stitches or something like that.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Is that pretty?
It's a giant.
It is a giant stem. You know you can eat the stem?
That one's gonna be kind of woody, but it'll still be yummy.
You can eat this part.
All right. Well, it'd be delicious on potatoes, though. So that's what we've been doing. Just kind of mowing and re-mowing and using that and planting and then mowing again.
When we had animals, all this grass was animal food and it turned into manure. Manure is great for your garden, but it doesn't work as mulch.
Yeah.
So I'm happy about it.
So now we have tons and tons of manure from past years. That
If we run out, then we just get an animal for just a few years and then sell it.
yeah. We've been using the rabbit manure.
That's true. We probably wouldn't ever need to get a large animal until
Yeah.
we run out of beef. Our neighbors have so much cows, so we would probably never run out of beef.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind getting a beef cow like those ones and just running it for one year, one season. Yeah. Well, I think we've run out of time to show Alex's skills at the piano, but he is amazing, guys. He is so good at playing by ear. Well, at least say hi to him.
Oh, yay!
Hey, buddy boy.
Hi.
Will you, not this video, but on another one, will you play the piano? Yeah.
Okay.
He's really good. All right, well, we'll see you later.
Bye!